this video, we will look at 3 levels of credit cards here in Canada: the free $0 credit card, the mid-range about $120 to $150 credit card, and then for the most dedicated enthusiast, the $700 credit card. As someone who has all 3 types of credit cards, I will give you a full detailed breakdown of what I think about each type, and of course the most important part, what is the best type of credit card. And I think this answer will surprise a lot of you, so make sure to watch the whole video to hear my reasoning of why. For those who don't know, my name is Tony, and on this channel we focus on personal finance and Canadian credit cards. So if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe with the bell to see more content just like this one. With that being said, let's continue with the video. First, we have $0 credit cards. Now, I think these kind of cards fill up most of people's wallets, and for this example, we'll use the Rogers World Elite Mastercard. The Rogers World Elite Mastercard has a 1.5% cash back, which is one of the best $0 credit cards out there here in Canada. What you'll commonly find with free credit cards is that the cashback and earning rates are fairly low. For example, the Rogers World Elite at 1.5%. Most cards in this category is around 1% on average in the everyday spending categories. As the sign-up bonuses, again, it's a free card, so the sign-up bonuses are either very small or pretty much non-existent. For example, the Rogers World Elite Mastercard, when I got it, I only got a sign-up bonus of $25, and it seems like it's also what they're still offering at this moment. No annual fee credit cards also have little or no benefit because, again, it is a free card. However, they do want to get your feet in the door, so some cards does have its select benefits. For example, the Rogers World Elite Mastercard, when I first got it, I did get it for my travels. For example, if I go somewhere to Europe or Asia, I can just simply swipe the card and put it simply, I don't have to pay a foreign transaction fee with the benefit conversion and how it works out. Now that benefit got nerfed, so whenever I go to the US, I still have to pay a 2.5 foreign transaction fee. However, I do get a 3% cash back on US purchases, so I still net a 0.5%, so that is a plus. A lot of people use no annual fee credit cards because they either don't like commitment, they just don't want to, pay any annual fees. $0 annual fee, pretty self-explanatory. Or one of the biggest misconception is that they don't think they will make their money back in profit. They don't think they spend enough money per year to reap the rewards of, the earning ratios. However, I'm going to show you why this is simply untrue. So moving on to the mid-tier credit cards, I'll basically break down the math and show you how you will easily profit off the annual fee credit cards. Credit cards that have a mid-range annual fee each year here in Canada of around $120 to $150 is considered mid-range credit cards. These cards are often held by the middle class or people that has a really large grocery bill each month, with exceptions of course. Now, most people that get this card is either, doing the calculation in their math, okay, I spend this much in groceries, I get this person back, okay, this is worth it. Again, misconception. Or if a financial advisor just like, hey, this is a good card, I notice you have good score, good history with their bank, blah, 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 here's this offer for you. Now, I personally hold a lot of mid-range credit cards, and for this example, let's use the HSBC World Elite Mastercard, and I'll break down all the numbers for you guys. The HSBC World Elite Mastercard earns points equivalent to 3% back on travel and the same 1.5% on everything else. Across Canada, depending on the card, with mid-range credit cards, it's pretty standard to expect an earning ratio of around 1.5 to 2% on the everything else category. But if you have been following the channel for a while, then you know that earning ratios are not something you want to be focusing on, which now is the perfect segue to the next portion of the video: sign-up bonuses. Once you get to the mid-range level credit cards like the HSBC World Elite Mastercard, then you have access to pretty amazing sign-up bonuses. For instance, the HSBC World Elite Mastercard offers you 100,000 points upon, signing up, getting approved, meeting the minimum requirements and all that. That's a total value of $500 already upon meeting the minimum spend requirements. The cost, well, like mentioned earlier in the video, the cost of mid-range credit cards vary anywhere from around $120 to about $150 with a few exceptions. For example, the World Elite HSBC Mastercard has an annual fee of $149. However, the first year is waived, and most mid-range credit cards do this on a rotation basis because they do want to entice you into getting the card in hope of you becoming a customer. So let's just do a quick recap and see what we know. So for example, we already earned 100,000 points worth $500. Now the annual fee first year waived. What to do in the second year? Well, in my instance, I actually called HSBC, basically explained to them that this is a travel card and due to the current COVID situations, I can't be traveling this year and I don't think I'll be getting enough value as a travel credit card. So they actually offered to waive the $150 annual fee, and all it took was a quick phone call to the agent. Now, if you are not able to get the annual fee waiver, there are other ways to waive the annual fee. For example, you may maybe product switch into another product in the same product line, or you may downgrade in the same product line. It really depends on the product, depends on the institution, and that's a whole different video, and it's pretty much different rules for each bank. Lastly, if you bank with an institution that you have a relationship with, you have one of their premium checking accounts, most of those premium checking account actually will waive the annual fees each and every year of one premium or mid-range level credit card. Onto the perks and benefits. So for the HSBC World Elite MasterCard, it gives you a $100 a year travel enhancement credit. So in theory, this credit is meant to be used to basically do like seat upgrades and stuff like that. However, in practice, this works with Expedia purchases, so pretty much as good as cash. In my instance, I was able to take advantage of this credit in the first year and also in this year as well with the annual fee waiver. So that's already $200 in my pocket. Now, the reason why I think it's a huge misconception to earn points with everyday earning ratios is just use this example. For example, in order to earn $200 with the Rogers Quarterly MasterCard, given the 1.5% earning rate, you will need to spend a whopping 13,000 as opposed to the HSBC World Elite MasterCard, which is $200 just for breathing. That's not accounting the earning ratios and the sign-up bonuses. The last category for the most dedicated of enthusiasts, the high-end credit cards, the premium credit cards. In my case, I currently own two of these cards, the TD Visa Infinite Privilege credit card and also the Amex Platinum. Now, both of these cards are metal. I absolutely love them. They're a pleasure to use. But other than that, we will focus for the purpose of this video the Platinum card because it is the most iconic of luxury credit cards, not just here in Canada, but also around the world as well. The Platinum card has an earning ratio of 3 to 1. 3 MR points per dollar on food, 2 MR points per dollar on travel, and 1 MR per dollar on everything else. Given up 2 cents per MR point evaluation, we have a lot of videos here on this channel evaluating this card, reviews, unboxings, so check them out explaining why it's 2 points per dollar. But for the purposes of this video, that's a ratio of 6, 3, and 2% return on spend. Not too bad at all comparing to the previous two tiers. The sign-up bonus on the Platinum card change all the time, but for the purpose of this video, at this moment, it has a sign-up bonus of 100,000 points upon signing up and of course meeting the minimum requirements. That's a whopping $2,000 worth of value given the 2 cents per point discussed earlier. Definitely one of the best, if not the best card here in Canada in terms of sign-up bonuses. With this luxuries also comes with its price, $700 worth of annual fees. Now this definitely isn't a small number, however factoring in all the perks and benefits that we're going to discuss in a second, and also with just the sign-up bonus alone that almost tripled the value instantly, it isn't too bad if you actually break down the numbers. In addition to the sign-up bonuses and also the earning ratios, the Platinum card is pretty much the golden standard of perks and benefits of luxury credit cards here, not just in Canada, in the whole wide world, in the US, probably in Europe as well. So for starters, it gives you a whopping $200 a year travel enhancement credit. that credit already drops the annual fee from $700 to $500. Again, net annual fee. Then comes with a boatload of benefits, starting with airport lounge access. So ever since I gotten this card myself, I never had to wait around in a dirty airport lounge bench or something like that and stare at the floor for 2 hours before takeoff. So I actually look forward in flying after getting this card because it's always interesting to see what lounge is available at this airport I am staying at. In addition to that, I also find myself arriving earlier to the airport just to experience the lounge because they do have like buffet style food depending on the lounges you're at, free alcohol depending on the lounges you're at, spas depending on the lounges you're at, and also spa like showers, which I gotten to try and it's really nice. For example, if you're at a layover and you had nothing to do for 2 hours, why not freshen up with a spa like shower? It feels amazing before the flight. These are the things that you can only experience if you say are a super elite member with the airline, traveling on business, traveling on first class. In this example, if you hold the MX Platinum card, even though you're traveling on an economy class ticket, you can also take advantage of these benefits, and it's probably the best bang for the buck because instead of ordering food on the plane, for example, you can simply grab some food at the lounge or even take some to go. Next comes with the hotels. You didn't think American Express was gonna let you fly in luxury, go into these lounges, all just to experience some crappy hotel at your destination. No, this card gives you pretty much, this is a single card that gives you more statuses in Canada than any other card. So it gives you Hilton Gold, Marriott Gold, and some of the other benefits with other smaller hotel chains as well. On top of that, these two are the most important because you can use these two to status match into other hotel chains that you don't have status with. On top of that, if you're staying at a high-end resort, they're most likely partnered with what's called Amex Fine Hotel and Resorts program. So you can book through the program even though you don't have statuses because you book through them. You do pay a little bit more, but the amount of benefit you get is insane. And then there's stuff like Amex offers, which we'll just briefly mention. Just off this, you should be able to make your annual fee back. The only thing is Amex offers is not guaranteed. What offer comes out at the particular year, at the particular month is not guaranteed. However, personally, I did encounter some really great offers. For example, spend $250 on Uber Eats, get a $250 statement credit, literally free money on Uber Eats. So just off this offer alone, I made my annual fee back time and time again. However, again, offers are kind of unpredictable and maybe there's just no offers for the next year is highly unlikely, but it is a possibility. So I hope you understood. Contrary to popular belief, these premium level credit cards are not just for the wealthy, or not just for the high spenders that spend a lot of money, but for everyday people like you and me, and also just for travel enthusiasts that love to travel, loves the benefits. There's so many reasons to get these cards, you guys. As long as you play your cards right, you should be able to earn the annual fee back time and time again, even though it seems like a lot at first. Using the example we talked about earlier, the sign-up bonus of $2,000 in value, if you were to earn that with, say, the Rogers Worley 1.5% earnings ratio, you will need to spend a whopping $133,000. So again, it's much easier to earn points via sign-up bonuses versus everyday spends. What is the most worth it out of the three? And to your surprise, most likely you're gonna expect me to say the premium, but actually I think the mid-range is more worth it for most people. Why? Because like we mentioned, annual fee waivers, free annual fee here and there. So with the sign-up bonuses not as high, but pretty much just there, and with no annual fee compared to say like a $700, $500, $600 annual fee, I would say these are more worth it, more easier to maintain for everyday people. But if you are one of the lucky few who travels a lot, who loves these perks and benefits, who don't mind keeping track of their spends, then of course something like the platinum card would be perfect for you. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure to smash that like button and also subscribe with the bell to see more content just like this one. And also comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you do agree with my thoughts on whether or not the mid-range credit card is the most value pack out of the three. Let me know what you think, and as always, have an amazing day. Peace.